chatter in the dark. Humans are fond of gossip, striving to find themselves through personality analysis, claiming expertise in life and human affairs, while remaining largely ignorant of their own potential and hidden capabilities. These people remind me of countless stories where individuals confess to honest and realistic truths. One says, "I failed to care for a family of 4. Another admits his inability to manage a company with several employees. And perhaps most astonishing is the story of the shepherd who confessed that without his dogs, he wouldn't have been able to maintain the flock of dozens of sheep he had tended for years." These stories prompted me to ask, what is my place among the inhabitants of Earth today? And what is my place among those who have lived on it and those who will come after? Numbers known only to the one who created me and them, in whose hands alone lies life, death, and sustenance. Glory be to him, the Most High. Numbers, names, books, and lives that cannot be counted, encompassed, or their final resting place known. I found the answer to this puzzle with an old woman who had worshipped God for decades, never missing a prayer in her life, and who would perform ablution for the dawn prayer with cold water. I asked her, "Where did you get this much faith? What makes you believe in God to this extent, when you are illiterate and cannot read or write?" She answered with words that summarized books, seminars, and lectures. "By God, I have never called upon him except that he answered me. So what more proof do I need than that?" And here you stand, wondering at the extent of our ignorance about ourselves, yet we claim to know others and understand their lives. You awaken to this world, bearing a first name, a family name, and an identity number. Then you discover that you possess a unique fingerprint, genes, a blood type, hereditary traits, a distinctive complexion, and you speak the language of the people you belong to. You find yourself sitting with your family at a table laden with grains, vegetables, meat, and fish, all provided for you in this life, without you pausing to think much about them, because they were simply placed before you. And so the message is complete, a message directed to those who claim to know others well and claim expertise in psychology and personality interpretation, while they have not yet begun to know themselves.